Hello, hello. How's it going? I think I'm live now. Good to be back. It's been a little bit since we've streamed last. Been pretty busy. I feel like I'm always saying that, but it is true. I cannot figure out how to get the chat to show up on the stream today. That's the problem with setting these things up 15 minutes before you're supposed to start, is because it makes it a little bit harder to troubleshoot certain stuff. But Ian says, good luck, Orski. Thank you very much. And Big J says, hi. What's up? Let's see here. I'm probably not going to spend a bunch of time waiting for people to join today, just because I'm in a little bit of a rush. But I figured it'd still be fun to get a game in. So I'm just going to post in the TTS Club Discord. So if you want to play, hop in there, join into the game. And yeah, we'll see how quickly we can get a game going. But things have been good. The top 10 board game list video has been popping off. It's definitely like the best video, or like the highest viewed video I put up like since starting the channel. It's been crazy. So that's been pretty nice. And then unfortunately that tournament game, that was like looking to be a pretty good tournament. But unfortunately, I spent like the first 2 weeks stun locked with someone else that was in my tournament group because we couldn't agree on a time. And then I pretty much was left like playing like most of the games like the last week and a half, which it's pretty hard to squeeze 4 Dune Imperium games in. I'd pretty much be playing every night of the week, and I just can't do that. So that was a little unfortunate, but it was still fun to get a couple of games in. Got a nice Lannister game in. Very talented player. So I'm going to actually post this now. So yeah, if you want to join, feel free. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Guillerme, long time. Yeah, I know. It has been a minute. Oh, I've been meaning to hop back on the stream again. I've really enjoyed it. Oh, wow. Filled up really quick. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we're good to go. Let's see here. Yeah, we are at 4, so I will set up the room. I'll just hide this real quick. There we go, just me. Just gonna make the room real quick. Hello, hello. Oh, Cheeseable, good to see you.
You have a game up?
I'm making it right now. Give me one sec. I'm sad I'm not gonna be able to play in the next, I don't even know if you're calling it the Muad'Dib Melee again, but I'm going to be on vacation.
That's okay.
The first one was fun.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, if there's interest, then just host it every month. I mean, it's relatively easy to host.
Yeah, no, I really like the one-day format. I feel like it's going to be like hard scheduling tournament games over like a longer stretch with people.
Yeah, after group stages, then scheduling becomes quite a pain.
Oh yeah, big time. Game is up, by the way.
Okay. Orski, right?
Oh yeah. How you doing?
Great. Yourself?
Good. Excited to get a game in. It's been a little bit.
All right. Ready for some high elo gameplay from you guys?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll see about me. I think we're just waiting for one more.
I'm waiting for your game to pop up on TTS.
It's called Ribbit.
Oh yeah. I always forget my Steam name's different.
What is it?
It's called
Ribbit.
Ribbit. Yeah, I need to change my Steam name. Just haven't gotten around to it.
I'm just gonna turn on tournament to submit the stats. That's all.
Let's see here. Gammy, I would join, but I'm smoking now. Yeah, no problem.
RIBBIT, right?
Yes.
I was a long time without playing Dune. Played 2 games last week. Always fun. I know.
Okay, I'm just waiting for your game to show up.
It's always oh yeah, it should be showing up now.
I see it.
Ah, perfect. Cactus, Orsky promo for the YouTube member chat in Discord. Ah, nice. Yes. It's pretty much just the secure way for you to get specialized memes to me, Cactus, since I think you're the only one that's linked up the YouTube member thing as far as I can see. But I do appreciate it. Let's go, Orsky. Huge fan, long-time lurker. Ah, good to see you. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Hopefully we have a good game today. I'm the only one there, I know. I know, there's a decent amount of members, but no one links up their Discord. I don't do it either, honestly. Okay, I think we're ready to go. These settings look good. Oh, let me just set up some stuff real quick. There we go. Okay, good luck, everybody.
Thank you.
Oh, yep, I should have shuffled. Is it too late to shuffle?
I think it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I don't really care.
I think it's fine. Yeah. It's fine. You can keep it this way.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Mind if I spectate?
Oski is streaming. You can.
Oh, yeah.
To stream.
Yeah,
On
just
Twitch?
watch the stream. Just because I don't want too much lag going on if a lot of people join.
On Twitch?
Nope, YouTube.
Gotcha.
Okay, so let's take a look here. Looks like we're going third. It would have been nice to shuffle because we're going after Cheesable, who's a very experienced player, and you usually want to be going before. You want to have position on people. This is my solution to the the chat, by the way. A little bit scuffed. But let's take a look at this opening Imperium row. We are going third, which isn't a bad position. We have Guild Impersonator, which honestly isn't too bad. Slick Farmer is okay as well. These are both like mid-tier cards, I'd say. I wouldn't hate getting them. Liat Kynes in the row, Guild Bakers in the row. These are S-tier cards. They both allow you to get Spicemas flows much easier. So, big point generator. So I'd imagine these will be bombed out. Bounty Hunter is pretty nice, especially for someone like who gets a little bit of extra Solari whenever they play it somewhere. We also have a Fedaykin Death Commando, like good mid-tier card for what it does. It trashes your deck a little bit. So does Guild Administrator. So honestly, not a bad row. These opening techs, we have Shuttle Fleet on the expensive side, but it is nice if you can get it early, start getting that passive Solari going, and usually you're getting it for the 2 bumps. Troop Transports, I'm not a huge fan of. Some people really like it, but I think it's just kind of mid. And then Holtzman Engine S-tier tech, so good. Gives you an extra card every single round and an endgame point if you can buy 2 of these Spicemas flows. So, am I picking now? Yes, I am. So we are going third. So let's see here. I've been playing plenty of Baron in the tournament games, so I'll give that one a break. I do like the idea of playing Princess Yuna. We also have a Archduke Amon Ecaz. I haven't played an Ecaz game in a minute, and I do like the trashing and everything too. It's a pretty unique play style. Could also go Hundro, really solid leader, but I could go Amon Ecaz and try to remember to trash cards this game. I always do forget. I also like Countess Ariana Thorvald too. A lot of good options here. But I think we have some decent 3-cost cards in here too. Yeah, we'll go for our friend Amon Ecaz. So, in case you're not familiar with everybody's ability, for Amon Ecaz, when you reveal, if you've played at least 2 agents to one of the green, blue, or orange spots, you can trash a card. So, I will have to remember to do that. And it's a card in play. It's not something in my deck. And then the Signet Ring allows you to acquire a card that costs 3 or less, which is very relevant since there is a Guild Bankers in the row. Guillerme, to chat, like to reach more people. Smiley. yeah. But yeah, if anyone has any Dune questions or just questions in general, feel free. I try to keep things pretty light as we're playing through here. As far as players in the game, Cheesable, of course, another Dune YouTube creator, so you should definitely check them out. Very talented. Posts a lot of good content. Looks like we have a Hundro going first. So they start with 2 intrigue cards. They put 1 back on top. So whoever gets the first intrigue card, it's going to be known to Hundro what it is, which makes it a little less ideal to go Carthag early. Princess Yuna gets a little bit of extra Solari every round. Pretty good. Oh, and an early Seek Allies for Hundro, which makes sense. They want to be going shipping, but this does open up the smuggling play for Yuna, which Yuna's going to go there every time. Yep, there it is. Experimentation. So they're just going to go for the double smuggling play. The combat is Skirmish. Not a bad one. Not a great one either. We have an experimentation. This hand's actually not that good. It does have pretty good high persuasion. So part of me is tempted to just play Seek Allies. Maybe I can grab some Solari here. Or I could, actually, I'd go to Still Suits. Set up for a a great flat. And then I could reveal early for Liat Kynes if it comes around to it. I actually really like that play. I'm not going to open reveal for Liat, but I think this is okay. So yeah, we'll go for the Seek Allies. We'll go to the still suits. If someone decides to, I think we only put in 1 troop here. We'll just go after a little bit of Solari, a little passive Solari. The reason I'm saving 6 Persuasion, even though Liat's only a 5-cost card, I suspect someone's going to trash nuke this row before it comes back around to me, and I want to have more Persuasion in case that happens. I'd be pretty surprised if Cheesable doesn't nuke the row here, but it doesn't look like they are. Looks like our good friend Duke Leto went to Wealth, possibly setting up for a Mentat play. Hundro played Signet Ring. Where did they go? Oh yeah, they just grabbed a little bit of Spice to set up using their Signet Ring, so they did climb. We have a Seek Allies here for green. They just go to Secrets. They're going to get an Intrigue card. Now I think we reveal early here. I don't really need to go to an orange spot. I could go to, yeah, there's actually, I actually kind of have to reveal here unless I want to use my water. So yeah, we'll reveal. Early reveal, we have 6 Persuasion and 1 Specimen, so we'll take our Specimen now. And then I think it just has to be Liat Kynes here. This is so good for us. It gives us a free bump as well. It's kind of a victory condition in and of itself. For Humanity comes off the row, which is excellent. I also like the idea of picking up a Bounty Hunter here. It's a really good spot, and it helps you get Solari early, so I think I will. I should have bought this first, but we'll see. And I actually think I trashed this row now. There are some really good cards here, so we'll just get rid of them. And honestly, the new cards, Gritty Hack is very nice, but not quite as good as, what's it called? I like Ecaz. I do too. I don't give them enough attention. And they're pretty good in Immortality. I feel like the deck building aspect is a little bit stronger in this game. So in this expansion, rather. Nice. Been playing a bunch of Ecaz lately. Love the trash ability. I know. Not going to get it off this first round because of the early reveal, but I think it's worth it for the cards we were able to pick up. Really solid cards. Not being blocked on blue spaces can be incredibly relevant in the late game, especially if you're trying to get a research station. So, as we found out in that recent tournament game where I kept getting blocked at the end, I was like losing my mind, like, please. But they were playing very well. Blue has a decision here. Okay, it looks like they are going to use their Signet Ring. Unfortunately, Spice Imperial Basin got blocked. So, going to make it a little bit harder for them to actually get the value off this ring. And it doesn't look like they're going to go for it. They could have went to Haga Basin, spent the water, and gotten 2 Spice to use their Signet Ring ability to chase somebody else on one of these tracks. But they elect not to. And they ended up putting 2 troops in. Fair. We're fine with 1 troop for 2 Solari, by the way, if Red has a dagger. And they do, okay. So we are going to get 3rd place here. And I need to remember, I believe, yeah, so green has the Intrigue card that 100 gave away. So we can expect green to have a slightly weaker Intrigue card, and then blues could be anything. Just kind of stuff you need to keep track of if you can. 100 picks up a Bene Gesserit Initiate. Cheesable picks up a Truthsayer. So honestly, some pretty good expensive cards in the row right now. A reveal of 3 for Leto here. And honestly, the only thing they can get is a Weirding Way or an Arrakis Liaison. I'd be pretty tempted for the Weirding Way. This is a pretty good card, but doesn't look like they're interested. Looks like we're going to pass around. We're going to get 3rd place, which is 2 Solari. Which is nothing to scoff at. Yep, red and blue both pass. So, yeah, not a bad start to the game. On to the next one. And we have a nice little water economy as well. So, our hand is not very persuasive heavy this round, but that's fine. So, yeah, every single time, experimentation for a unit here. I'd have to imagine this would be a smuggling play. And it is. Part of me is tempted to go Reconnaissance to Research Station just to draw some cards, but given that we have 2 daggers right now, it's kind of not that good. I would love to get my experimentation off. I think that's a great use of resources right now. Just start getting these experimentation icons. I think, yeah, green is the only one that's gotten their experimentation off so far. And we can just grab 1 Spice. I kind of want to get a little bit greedy here with our Great Flat Spice. And then we'd be left with a Signet Ring. So we definitely want to use both cards so we can trash this round. We'd trash a dagger most likely. Or maybe a Reconnaissance because we picked up some more blue access. Where do we want to go first? We could start working on picking up a tech as well, but nothing that we really like for cheap here. And our Signet Ring ability doesn't do much for us right now. I think we just get the experimentation off. Getting this research icon off is always really good. And we'll just take 1 spice. We'll save up our water. We'll get a little bit greedy here. And we do go first next round, so as long as we don't not draw into any of our orange access, we'll be fine. So yeah, we'll grab 1 spice for free. I think we throw in a troop here. We have 2 daggers behind, so it can't hurt. And then we'll take our experimentation icon. Or research icon, rather. So we get 1 more specimen. Not bad. And I think that is it. Do we want to commit 2 troops here? Actually, I don't think a lot of people are going to commit for this combat. And getting 3 spice and an entry card is pretty solid, I'd say. Yeah, but a lot of people have troops behind. Yeah, we'll play it close to the chest here. If we can get a little bit of spice off this combat, it could set us up to buy a pretty nice tech from the row. Yep, there's the Mentat play for Duke Leto. Always a nice play. It is discounted by 1 for them. Hondro plays their dagger over to tech negotiation, probably eyeing up one of these cards. I'd be pretty tempted to bomb the row, but it does look like a lot of their high persuasion is in their deck right now. A pretty quick dagger for Yuna, so they already have their Swordmaster. That is the advantage of going double smuggling. So a very strong start here. Now we have to decide where we want to go with our dagger. And I think Carthag is a nice play here. We can start working on intrigue cards. We definitely do not want to reshuffle. Actually, we probably do want to reshuffle. Let's be real. We're not going to buy a new card. And then this gets our Liat Kind cycled into our deck faster. And I think we do use our Signet Ring to acquire an Arrakis Liaison. Yeah, because we want to be loading up our deck with Fremen cards. So we'll play our Signet Ring. We'll head on over to Carthag, get a troop, get an entry card. Oh, this is a solid one. So actually, in light of this, we can get a ton of spice here and set up for a really nice play. So we're going to put them all in. And we will use our Signet Ring ability to acquire 1 Arrakis Liaison. And I think that is it. Hopefully we can pull this one down for cheap. We'll see. Might not be the easiest thing to do. But we have a lot of daggers behind. And I don't think people are going to want to commit heavily to this one. It's just not a very popular one. Here's a diplomacy for Duke Leto here. They go to fold space. So denying Hundra the fold space play. But I don't think they have. Yeah, their diplomacy is in their discard. And they used their Seek Allies to go here last time, I believe. Yeah, they did. So they didn't have any faction access this round.
Hi, Dinosaur.
Hello, are y'all playing?
So we have an experimentation here for Hundro. So, yeah. I mean, they could go Aga Basin, I guess. But yeah, they're going to go for Arakeen, draw a card, get a couple troops. So we know they only have 1 dagger in their discard. So they're just going to throw in the 1, get a little bit of spice. A little bit of value. I think it's worth throwing in the 1. You might get 2 spice for it. I don't think that's bad value at all. We know they probably don't have a dagger because they revealed 1 last round. But they could have gotten their Bene Gesserit sister, which is 2 daggers. So something to keep in mind. I've been trying to do a better job of tracking more cards. We'll see how good I actually keep track of it. But we have a diplomacy here. And Cheeseable's just going to grab a little bit of water. So we are the only ones with 2 water still, which is amazing. So we will reveal now. Reveal 1 persuasion, 2 daggers. So that'll put us up to 8. So hopefully that's good enough. And nothing to acquire from the row for 2. We could consider grabbing a Guild Impersonator here. Ugh. Or a Slig Farmer. Slig Farmer, it's not a bad card now that we have 2 research icon or 2 specimens. Although we haven't been acquiring a lot of cards with a lot of agent icons, so maybe not the best. We actually don't even have a fold space. I think this is pretty nice for us. I think we picked this up here. We're going for our spice heavier game here. Yeah, let's try it out. I don't even think I've bought this card on stream before, so. Scientific Breakthrough comes off. Okay. Pretty good. Victory points are always good in this game. We haven't been doing a great job of making it along the research track, so probably not super relevant for us yet, but always a nice one. Experimentation here. So they grab 3 spice. Looks like they will research as well. Don't forget the trash. Oh, thank you very much. I will get rid of... I think I get rid of the reconnaissance here. I'll keep my daggers for now. Oops. Yeah, I need to... There we go. Put a little reminder. I feel like I've seen someone else do this before, and it's a little nice reminder system. Reveal of... Let's see here. 5 persuasion and 2 specimens. Plus, they have a tech negotiation, so 6 total. I think it's Gurney Halleck here. Boundless Ambition is good, and they do get more Signet Rings off, which is more shipping for Hundro. But Gurney Halleck is just Oh my god, I'm not muted. I hate myself.
Yeah, I'll see you unmuted. You. It's, cool.
I hate it. I hate it so much when I do that. I like cringe to death inside. Thanks.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, so they heard me shit on say Gurney Halleck is better, and they still go for the Boundless Ambition. Okay,
Oh,
a
he picks Boundless though. I like Gurney though.
little bit surprised. Yeah, Cheeseable agrees. Gurney Halleck. I was curious if you intentionally not trashing. Oh, it is never intentional. I feel like it's always a good idea to trash if you can, unless you have some pretty good cards there. Chris, nice for Cheeseable here. Really good card with Yuna, because she gets 1 extra Solari whenever she goes somewhere. So this ends up being 2 Solari card. Real 4 Persuasion and a Specimen for Duke Leto here. So that's going to be a negotiated withdrawal. This is a card you have to remember people have. It is so important. Because people are going to pretend like they're committing
green
more.
passes.
Bit good with Hundra pass. Okay, so it looks like everybody passes around here. Yeah, I pass as well. So I think we are we good?
Yep.
Okay.
Take your rewards.
I'll play this as well. So this was a huge pickup. 3 spice, and we win the combat getting an entry card and 3 spice. Unfortunately, we get... Actually, Machine Culture's not that bad.
Go ahead.
I'll take this. We were eyeing up Holtzman Engine as well. Too bad we couldn't play it. But we do go first this round, which is always very nice. We have, oh, Machinations. Now, this is a combat we would be interested in. Unfortunately, we're very resource poor right now, and we have no way of going to any of the faction spots. We've been buying good cards, but none of them are good faction access cards. So we have a bit of a decision to make here. I think I'm just going to grab the Great Flat here. And then, do I use the Machine Culture? Yeah, if I go Great Flat, it would set me up to go Conspire in the future so that I could get my Swordmaster. I am at 3 Solari right now, which is huge. Signet Ring would probably just get me another Arrakis Liaison, to be honest. How much Persuasion we have? 2, 3, 4, 5. So not quite enough yet. I think we do... Okay, so Duke Leto is behind us with 6 spice, so we will use... I think we just let the Machine Culture fly right now, because they're going to try and beat us to Holtzman Engine. So... We'll just grab this right away. Yeah, I'll take that. So this is huge for our exact strategy. We're definitely going for a Spice and Flow strategy this game. Mnemic Film comes off. Not a bad one. Oh, I'm pretty tempted to just grab that now, too. This is so good for our Holtzman Engine strategy here. I think, do we just do it? And then we can grab the Spice on the way around. Yeah, I think we do. And yeah, because we're never winning this combat anyway, so it's not a big deal.
Sorry, I should have 2 cubes.
We have
No, I should have 1
2
cube. 1 cube.
Yeah,
Sorry.
this is fun. So yeah, we'll go to tech negotiation. We'll pick up the Mnemic Film. So 2 techs in 1 turn, not bad.
Savage.
No, going crazy. Okay, so pretty nice setup here for a Spice Must Flow strategy. We have a Signet Ring here for Duke Leto. They will collect, grabbing themselves a bunch of Solari, setting themselves up for a Swordmaster this round. If you could go for the shuffle with Machine Culture or even a Highliner. I could, yeah. Try to draw into something better access, but I actually don't mind how this turn's playing out so far. Don't give him tips, let him suffer. Yeah. Nice early Holtzman rules. Oh my god, double tech in a turn, nice. Yeah, these are 2 highly synergistic techs, obviously. We have a Diplomacy here for red. They just had default space, so they are the first one for shipping access. Round 3 shipping access is pretty delayed. I'm surprised it took so long. Usually people are on top of that a little faster. We couldn't deny it, obviously, with our given hand, but we have an experimentation here for Yuna. Looks like they're going to go to the Imperial Basin just so they can get the research icon off. And they'll throw in a troop. Why not? Water on the table. I think we have to take the spice now. So water is a reward for this combat, and Yuna is at 1 water currently, so we do risk losing out on the Great Flat Spice if we don't take it this round, because we'll be going last next round. And I think getting the research icons is better than me getting a card here. So we are just going to go here. Grab a bunch of spice, just keep my economy going. And this sets us up for the Conspire next round. Let's remember to actually use our research icon here. So I think we just go for the Beetles here. Don't need to rush the specimens or anything like that. And no troops to put in, unfortunately. We're a little bit poor now, but not a big deal. We have a dagger here for Duke Leto. They just head on over to Swordmaster. So now green and blue both have their Swordmasters pretty early. Round 2 for Yuna, round 3 for Leto. Hopefully we can get ours next round. We'll see. Fold space here for Hundro to Interstellar Shipping. I'd imagine this will be an up and down, and it is. So they get 2 troops. They grab the Solari. So now they have 10 Solari for their Swordmaster, and they go before us next round. So we're going to be the last ones with Swordmaster at the table, most likely. And it looks like they took their bump with the Fremen. So everyone at 1 reputation with the Fremen now. A little bit surprised they didn't elect to go for the Alliance. Usually that's where people end up pushing their stuff towards. Oh, and a Dissecting Kit reveal. This is a great card. I really like that card. And we're going to be first to reveal, and we can pick it up too. So green here picks up Wind Traps. Really solid card. Gets you a water. So 2 water now. It's a good thing we grabbed that spice. And if they win any combats, they'll get it as well. And no one has really contested this combat, which is surprising. We'll reveal here. 4 Persuasion. Actually, 5, 6 Persuasion. So I actually think... I do like Dissecting Kit. I think it's a really good card. I think Power Play is just a little bit better, though. We haven't been doing anything with any of these factions right now, so getting extra faction influences, we're kind of desperate for it, so we'll just pick that up. In time, I bombed it. Yeah, red got me. And then we will trash a card. I think we do get rid of the dagger now. And let's see here. We have a fold space for Leto. They'll grab Still Suits, get themselves water, and get their first victory point of the game. The friendship with the Fremen. Guillermo, 5 influence. Forgot the spot. Oh, yeah. I always forget the spot. And it's always a reason that I will be like, hey, why did you get that? And I look kind of dumb in front of everybody. No one flipped this. Artillery. Not a bad one. Really fun tech. I could see red making some use of that. They have some daggers in their deck now. I cannot believe, by the way, oh, okay, this makes sense. Reinforcements comes in for red. That this combat was going to be decided with 1 troop on each side. So red getting Machinations for 1 entry card is insane value. Devin, in 2 weeks, I'll have my evenings free since my wife is traveling. We should hop online and play Dune Imperium. Completely agree. Totally down. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Dinosaur, 1 troop win. I know. That's what I was saying. But yeah, Devin, shoot me a message whenever you're free and we can try to work it out. Work schedule's been a little bit more crazy. But yeah, should be fine. I'm also going on my honeymoon for the after next week for 2 weeks, so it might. I think our timing will line up pretty well. Where did green go? I think they went to Carthag here to get an entry card. Yeah, it looks like they did. So are they going to put in a couple more troops here and try to go for this? I think you do. It's kind of weird that they're taking so long to think about it. Okay, yeah, they do go for it. A little bit surprised the red didn't elect to use these, but they wanted to pick up that Dissecting Kit. Wait, what did they pick up? Just the Dissecting Kit? 6. Oh, okay, they did take the daggers. I'm dumb. So yeah, they're tied up right now. So we'll see if green has the daggers. I'd guess by how long they pause that they don't have the combat entry card behind. Oh, the bomb for the Web of Power. Okay, blue's got something going now. They have this S tier card to carry them a little bit. Oh, I love this card. And honestly, Roman Politics comes off as well. This is also an amazing card. So some good cards coming off. Slick Farmer here for Yuna. This is great synergy because Yuna does get extra Solari with everything. So this graph card is going to come in handy. And they'll just grab an Imperial Spy as well. Just keep getting that Solari pushing. I think that's fun. So let's see here. Blue passes. Does green have it? Oh, that's the perfect card for this combat too. It just pushes you up a little tiny bit. Yeah. Unfortunate. So green is going to win this one, which honestly, I think we were rooting for red to win this one because they were a little bit more behind than green.
Back to
Green has a
blue.
great engine setup right now. So
Player entry. Back to blue.
a little bit more worrisome.
Yeah, green passes.
Oh, congrats. Hope you have a good time. Congrats on the marriage. Hope you enjoy the honeymoon. Congrats. Thank you so much. I actually got married, it was November, but we had to push off the honeymoon because of work and everything for both of us. So we're finally getting to go now. We're going to Greece. It should be sick. I've always wanted to go. They have some sick food there, I've heard. Big Mediterranean fan. Mediterranean food. I've never actually been to the Mediterranean, technically. I think we're good, right? Did green take
Yep,
their...
I'm good.
Okay. So big combo win for Cheesable there. They have a ton of water too, just a ton of resources here. And we get an extra card every single round now, thanks to our Holtzman engine. Beautiful. And here comes our Liat Kynes. We actually have a really nice hand here. Guild Impersonator is going to be huge this round with our experimentation. Great synergy here. Usually want to be playing these two together. Unfortunately, no water. So hopefully the Imperial Basin's open for us so we can get this little combo off. I could definitely see... we do really want to get our Sword Master, so I'd imagine a Conspire play is going to be in our future here. Wow, green plays their negotiated withdrawal and goes to tech negotiation. They really wanted this tech here. They grab Shuttle Fleet, so they will get 2 bumps and 2 Solari every single round after this one. They take it with the guild, getting shipping access, and they also take a bump with the Fremen. I think that makes a ton of sense. Revealing Flagship. Pretty big tech here. 8 spice, though. Gives you a victory point, but it's expensive. Let's see here. Red plays their experimentation. They head on over to the shipping. They have had pretty much the only one with shipping access for a while now, but luckily blue will be denying that for a little bit. Wait, what round is this? Just got in. People got so few points compared to cards and deck and techs. Third? It is the 4th round, actually. Yeah, the game's moving pretty slow. I have none. And I think it's a result of us going more for, like, economy going instead of faction access early on. I don't think rushing faction access is as important in this game just because you end up getting so many points through other means, or you need to get other points through other means to actually get across the line. But I think this is going to be a Conspire play for us. If we can get our sword, this will force Hundro to get their Swordmaster next. And then our follow-up play, actually, we're the only ones that can get to Conspire, so we'll do that second. I think we take our Experimentation Guild Impersonator value now before it's potentially gone. Yeah, let's do it. So Guild Impersonator, if you gain Spice this turn, get a bump with the Guild. So we will go to the Imperial Basin, gain 1 Spice. So we'll take our bump. Very important for us to be getting passive bumps here, and then we'll take our Experimentation as well. And we'll just go down, get another Intrigue card, and a Specimen. Oh, that is a nice one. So this is an alliance for us, because we have power play in our deck. So this will help us out a lot, actually. Experimentation here for blue. They'll just head on over to the Haga Basin. Get a little bit of experimenting going as well. Yep. Get 1 Beetle Bump. Good thing we took the Imperial Basin. It seems like they were really itching to get this card going. Dagger here for red. They head on over, grab their Swordmaster. Makes a lot of sense. So at least we can get our Swordmaster next round. Shouldn't be a big deal. And what is our last card? Our last card is our Dagger. So we are guaranteed to be able to buy Swordmaster next round, which is great. 3 cards, Spice and Slow coming for Orski. Wow. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. And I think we will start taking the Spice Flows now. It's kind of our engine. And we can trash them as well. You know, we've got our Mount Ecaz. We have a lot of spice behind. We can start hitting up selective breeding and stuff too. A bit more of a passive strategy, but fine with me. I feel like it's good to see these kind of games every now and then instead of memeing out. Truthsayer here for green. They head on over to Wealth. So they get their 2nd point of the game, their 2nd friendship point. So right now we have 4, 6, 8, 9 Persuasion. So we will get the Spiceman Slow. We will play our Diplomacy over to Conspire. So we will get 5 more Solari, an Intrigue card, which is always nice. Lose 2 of your troops in the combat. Okay, we can do this. Great value for us. I can't remember if this is the one where you have to actually remove them or if it's at the end. I think you have to actually remove them. But let me just make sure I didn't forget to do something. I don't think I did. I don't get the trash this turn, unfortunately, because I played a Diplomacy, but not a big deal. Diplomacy here on over to Still Suits for Leto. That is the Alliance, so making quick work of these faction tracks. That is what Leto does best. We have a great flat play here for Hundro for only 3 spice. Not getting a ton of value here, but I guess they just really wanted to get their signet ring off this round, which, you know what? That's fine. They can get some resources back. Maybe grab a little bit of Solar. I am starting to wonder if Swordmaster is even really worth it for us at this stage. I think it still is, but we are also going to need High Council seat, and we're only sitting at 10 Solari right now, so we'll see how doable that is for us. Here's the diplomacy on over to Fold Space, so now everybody has shipping access except for us, but we'll get that passively eventually. Our reveal here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is the Spice Must Flow. Happily enough. Remember, we do have to keep 2 Spice Must Flows on our deck to keep the Holtzman engine alive. But yeah, so our second point of the game is a Spice Must Flow. Our deck is going to be clogged with these things. We would like to pick up more Arrakis Liaisons, though. That is something I need to work on a little bit. Okay, we have a reel of 3 Persuasion. They just grab, or 4 Persuasion, so they grab Throne Room Politics. That makes 2 passive Persuasion reveal cards for blue now, which is very scary with Negotiated Withdrawal and Throne Room Politics. Oh, wait, that's 3 because they also have Web of Power, so no alliance is safe. I actually, yeah, they're going to be getting every alliance this game. I can feel it. Hundro reveals 2 Persuasion and Boundless Ambition, so they pick up Benny Tlaylak's Researcher with Boundless Ambition. Pretty good card. Not super long on the research track, but this should definitely help. Let's see here. Green, they grab a High Priority Travel and a Freighter Fleet. Solid cards. Another combat win for red here. No one's really going into the combat besides red right now, so red is going to pick up another one for basically free. We have blue going for pretty much a straight influence game. We're pretty much just going for a straight Splice Must Flow game. So the Otis kind of falls on green here to fight back on combats, which I don't think they're super set up well for it either. So I don't know. Red might be running away with a combat strategy here. Next combat is Trade Monopoly, by the way. Let's see what kind of hand we get. Not a bad one. Not a bad one at all. We are going third this round. Unfortunately, no Fremen cards, so probably not getting the Spice Must Flow this round, but I don't think that's a huge deal. Experimentation here for red. They just head on over to Interstellar Shipping once again. But after this round, blue will be blocking it, so we don't have to worry about it as much, but they have been getting so much mileage out of this spot. Can really help you pull back into a game if you can get Interstellar Shipping more than everyone else. Here's an Imperial Spy for green. Looking like a wealth play. Okay. I feel kind of... So I actually can't deny the alliance now, but I think that's fine. I'm not super worried about it. So we can grab our Swordmaster second. We don't have to do that first. Do we Diplomacy here? I'm kind of tempted to go for the Diplomacy to select the breeding, draw some cards, maybe get another Spice Must Flow. We could do it with Power Play, actually. Trash. We wouldn't want to trash a dagger, actually. You can trash Power Play with selective breeding. That is always an option for us. Could grab some water as well. I actually don't hate the water grab here. We could grab water. But here's the thing. Actually, a lot of people have water right now, so I don't think it'll be too hotly contested. We could, yeah, so I'm thinking go to Still Suits, grab some water, and start setting ourselves up for a research station in the future. We're going to go Dagger to Swordmaster with our second action every time. So that would leave us with a Power Play to play as our last card. I just got to think what's going to go for a selective breeding or... And I think with the Elite Kinds in hand that I should be drawing through my deck now. So I will do that. Unfortunately, I won't get another trash off, but at least selective breeding will give me a trash. What do I trash, though? Tough. Maybe I trash the Power Bounty Hunter here. Just try to get more high persuasion cards in my deck. I think that's okay. Yeah, so let's draw first. Let's see what we get. We need to start working on a Bene Gesserit. Actually, this would get us all the way to the top, so I think this is okay. So we will do that. We will trash. I actually think I trashed the Bounty Hunter here. It's such a good card, but I don't want to trash anything else, and I need the dagger this round to get my Swordmaster, so I think Bounty Hunter's going. Yeah, because we're going to be getting more Arrakis Liaisons anyway. So we draw 2 here. Not bad ones. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're not going to have enough unless we go to High Council seat, which we could do. I don't know. We'll see. I may have messed that one up a little bit. Guillermo Mentat. Yeah, could have considered Mentat as well. And we would have drawn into our Signaring, which would have been Swordmaster access anyway. But yeah, like Dinosaur's playing, it would have been risky if we didn't draw into green access, because then that's another round without getting our Swordmaster, which kind of sucks, but I think it's reasonable. Dissecting Kit with Reconnaissance. Trash the Reconnaissance to get another Specimen. 4 Specimens now for red. So they could grab Usurp if they want to get a little bit crazy. They'll put a couple of troops in as well. Never bad. Dagger here for Princess Yuna. They're going to head on over to the Dreadnought spot. So there's their second Dreadnought. Could be foreshadowing that they have the Intrigue card. I can't remember what it's called now, but where you need 2 Dreadnoughts for influence, blah, blah, blah. So an endgame victory point. They pick up artillery as well. So we have a combat rival to red. A big combat rival. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we cannot grab the High Council seat this round, which is a little unfortunate. Actually, now I don't hate the Dagger play. The Mentat play, rather. Because we have guaranteed Swordmaster access afterwards. And we, yeah, so I think that's okay. Let's cycle this out. If we draw into our Arrakis Liaison, we're in great shape. It's pretty low likelihood, but we'll take any persuasion we can get, honestly. Okay. Not exactly what we were looking for, but it's okay. A Reconnaissance here for blue. They just head on over to Research Station, draw a couple cards, continue to trudge along this research track here. Can you trash power play as a cost for selective breeding? Yes, you can. I don't know exactly where it says that, but multiple people have told me that. Yuna, Grand Conspiracy. That's the Intrigue card name I was looking for, yeah. The one where you need 2 Dreadnoughts. I think it's 4 influence on 2 of these. You need High Council seat, and there's one other aspect as well that I'm blanking on right now. Worth knowing the endgame victory point stuff, though. Should probably be a little bit more familiar. Where did blue go here? Oh, yeah, they went Research Station, of course. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I ran out of here. I got like 3 calls from my wife saying it's urgent. So I'm like, okay, I need to like take care of this right away. It's like a work question. Like, okay. Sorry for the pause here. I don't know what else has happened. It looks like green grabbed a little spice. It doesn't really change what we're doing too much. We were always going to grab our sword. Gosh, do we grab our Swordmaster here? I think we do. And then we pick up on Arrakis Liaison. I think that's okay. Yeah, because we want to keep trashing as well. Always important to get Swordmaster as Ecaz because it just makes it so much easier to trash every round. Let's see here. Makes sense. Oh, Spice must flow. That is it. Thank you so much, Michael. I've been wondering about the power play trash if you had to. Good to know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, any card that trashes itself, you can use as the trashing cost for selective breeding. You have to, by the end of the turn, it just can be targeted as the card to trash by selectivity before it triggers the only effect. Yep, you can take like rewards or costs in any order most of the time, so I think that's how that works out, but I'm not intimately apprised of the actual rule that makes it happen. Experimentation here for blue here. They go to smuggling. Fine. They continue to march along this track. Reveal of 2 persuasion. Oh, I did not. Thank you. Did not grab it. That's the thing. I'll say what I'm going to do and then like forget to do it like a second later. It's like insane. Reveal of 2 persuasion and a freighter fleet for green, so they continue to move up the track. Didn't want a no, I did want a liaison from the ring. I need to use it for elite kinds. Unfortunately, well, actually, I still have one action left here. Pretty resource poor now, as you can see. A little unfortunate, but I think I just grabbed some water here. Set up for future research station plays. What's up, Red? You want to buy something? Yeah, I don't care. That's fine. I mean, as long as no one else cares.
Go ahead.
Yeah, always worth spending these when you can because it clogs up a lot of your troop resource, and these are not unlimited. So if you have 4 of them sitting over there, it really limits your combat potential. So yeah, they end up spending it to get a beetle bump. Makes sense. Let's see here. I like the idea of going diplomacy to still suits, getting 2 troops and then using it to trash. It gives us 2 bumps, which is actually 2 spice next round because we'd be the first one there, which is kind of huge. So yeah, I think we will try to get these troops in here. Do I do it with the... Yeah, I actually can't do it with the experimentation. So yeah, let's grab ourselves a little bit of water here. This also gets us a point as well, which is very important. So we will have to remember to trash this round. We will throw in our 2 troops as fodder for our gruesome sacrifice. Unfortunately, not a lot of value out of Leot Kinds this round, but you can't always get a Spiceman's Flow. We are going to need our High Council eventually, though. I think that's it. I did not forget anything, right? Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, it's a rule that you can carry out effects in any order. Yep, if you have the opportunity to get Scientific Breakthrough, it's a really good card. Yeah, I know. I could get it. I don't think I'm going to make it to the end, though. I don't think I'm going to make it all the way there. So I don't know if this would end up actually being a point for me, but we'll see. Spiceman's Flow here for Leto. Unfortunately, they didn't get the negotiated withdrawal, but they did get the Web of Power. And where did they take it? They haven't yet. So they're just going to continue to push up on these alliances. Where did they go? Spacing Guild. Okay, so they're going for the Spacing Alliance. We just reveal here. So this is 2 persuasion for 5 a specimen and a spice. Spice, not bad. We'll take our specimen real quick. And now 5 persuasion here. Or actually 6 persuasion. Don't want to forget this. And I think with 6 persuasion here, Imperium Ceremony is looking pretty nice. That's a lot of value. Siege of Reverend Mother is also really good. You know what? Actually, I think in this exact scenario, it's better simply because we have Leot Kinds. So the Fremen Bond synergy is huge here. It is hard passing up on Imperium Ceremony, though. This is tight. I actually think this is 5 persuasion if we reveal it with Leot Kinds. That's like a Spice of Flow. This is how we get a double Spice of Flow in a turn. I'm so greedy. I love Imperium Ceremony so much. But yeah, we're going to go for this. Oh, Quizass comes up. Okay, okay. We have 2 persuasion left. Do we buy the Arrakis Liaison here? I think we do. Our deck is getting thinner now. Yeah, and we do get the trash this round as well. So yeah, we'll get 1 more Arrakis Liaison. That should be a good enough Fremen concentration for us. And then I think it's going to be the dagger that goes now. Okay, yeah, our deck is getting lean and mean now. We got to remember to play this. So yeah, red passes.
Green passes.
Okay, I'll play this. Lose my 2 troops. So now we get a beetle bump, which is excellent, and 2 specimens. Unfortunately, we cannot spend the specimens right now, but next round we can. Okay, but we do lose out on our water slash intrigue. A little bit unfortunate, but... yeah, definitely is on another Fremen. Yeah. Greetings, this might be my first time live. Oh, nice. Welcome. Good to have you here.
Okay.
Do you want to buy that much Spiceman's Flow? Oh, yeah. That's like my whole Wink edition now. I'm going to try and get the friendships and then buy a ton of Spiceman's Flows. Hope that's enough. Guild Impersonator comes up. This is great for us. This is a victory point here. Combat is Siege of Carthage. The only thing is we're pacing kind of slow right now. But this is a good hand. And we want to just keep drawing as much as we can, trashing with our ability, and hopefully we can get over the line. Now, at this stage, we need to be getting a Spice Flow every single round. If we have a single round off, it's going to really screw up our pacing here. This would be actually a great round to what's it called? Get off a double Spice Flow buy. If we could get a research station turn, it'd be huge. The only thing is, Princess Yuna sitting at 4 water. It's going to make it really tough because they're going to want to be dumping a lot of their water. So maybe not. We'll see how that goes. Experimentation here for Yuna. They're going to just continue to pump research as hard as they can. They do get a bump out of it this round. Slow is how you get there. Oh, yeah. We are snails this game. We're actually not doing bad, though. We're in second place. Does Orsky have Liat Kynes or what? Yes. Your read is completely accurate. We just need to draw into her now. Our savior. Let's see here. I really want to get this combo off. I would love to get some more water as well. I think I go Signet Ring to Siege Tabor. If I'm not blocked at Research Station, I go there this round. If I am, then I can always just grab Spice. I think that's reasonable. We'll throw a troop in here, get a little bit more Spice. I think that's fine. Yeah. We need to get our water going here. We're up to 2 water now. We'll put a troop in. Why not? It could be worth an entry card and a Spice if we get lucky. Pedro, what's up? Jordan seeing 2 Arrakis and you say you are looking to get 2 Spice and Flow. Yep. It's either Liat Kynes or Guild Bankers. Guild Bankers was in the row at some point too. In a different world, I get both of them and I just print like 4 Spice and Flows in the turn. Let's see here. It is now Blue's turn. So they're going to have a little think here. So we can think about what we're going to do. Yeah, Signet buy. Do we want a card that costs 3 or less from this row? I don't think so. I think we're good now. We don't want to thicken up our deck too much. So I actually am going to decide not to use it. Experimentation here for Blue. They are the first ones to get the victory point, which is a little unfortunate. We were hoping to beat them there, but what are you going to do? We have, what, 3 of our friendships now? We just need the guild one. So that'll put us up to 5. Oh, a secret steal for red here. They go to secrets. Take one of green's entry cards. That could be game-changing. They play a Water Peddlers Union just to get it out of their hand. Wow, okay. If that was the victory point card, they could be in some trouble here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 persuasion right now. A little bit dicey. I think we are going to have to go Research Station here if we want to even have a chance. And we need to draw into exactly our Liat Kynes. Honestly, Liat Kynes would do it. Yeah, I think just Liat Kynes would do it. A little unfortunate. We might not get the Spice Flow this round, which is kind of a disaster, honestly. Well, it's not like a huge disaster, but it's obviously not ideal. But I think we do need to draw now. Yeah, let's go for the draw, and then we probably fall back on this combination. We have 2 cards to get there. I think we can do it. Yeah, let's try it. Research Station time. You know what? Not bad. If we had to draw anything, at least this is a lot of persuasion. So we do get an experimentation here. We will go down. We'll get a little bit of Solar for ourselves, and we'll set ourselves up to grab a bump here. Extremely relevant because of our exact hand. So we're going to get 2 points this round, assuming that green does not claim their alliance. And you know what? They do have a, what's it called? A freighter fleet in their deck. So it is somewhat easy for them to get there if they collect. Like, I haven't been paying super close attention to them, but like, let's look what green has set up right now. They're at the top of the Emperor. So that'll be 2 troops if they get up there. They're at the top of the shipping track. So if they reveal, or if they somehow trash or get a shipping bump off as they go into combat, 2 troops in, 4 troops in, 2 dreadnoughts and a troop, they pretty much have like a Highliner set up ready to go. So watch out for that play. They're a very sneaky combination coming out from them, most likely. Let's see here. We have an Arrakis Liaison on over to Carthage. Fair enough. Believe we'll steal 2 spice now from the upper row. Oh yeah, they already stole it. Unfortunately, we couldn't get there. We have to reveal and use our specimens to get that extra bump. Is it better to buy Quizzets here or Spice them slow? I think at this stage of the game, we're getting you know what? I keep saying we're getting kind of late, but like no one's that close to winning. But I think with the Conflict 3 coming up, we need to be going for Spice them slow. We need to turn our engine into points. We can no longer build up our engine anymore. It's just too slow. Red plays Experimentation with Benny Tlaylax Researcher, it looks like. So they get 2 research bumps here. So they're flying now. I don't know where... okay, they grabbed a bunch of spice here, which is great for us. Because that means we can still go Imperial Basin. Will anyone buy that Quizzats? This is round 6, right? I think someone would if they happened to get to 8 and couldn't get to 9. I think it's unlikely. Because only blue has their high council seat. And I don't think they have a ton of persuasion in their deck. So unlikely, but possible. Man. While it will be nice... Actually, let's see. How much persuasion do we have right now? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. That is awkward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. If we use our experimentation with our guild impersonator, we're going to be 1 short of the spice must flow. So I actually don't think we're going to be able to get our passive fold space point this turn, which sucks. Why not go smuggling with the experimentation and get the bump with spacing to go shipping the turn after? Why not go smuggling with just the experimentation, get the bump with spacing to go shipping the turn after? You don't get the... oh, I see what you're saying. And you can cash out instantly. I would have to cash out next round. Get the fraction. Don't give tips during the game, please. Yeah, I usually do. That's why I usually won't read chat until after I make my move, just to help prevent it. But I probably won't go for that. We'll see. And you can still get special association. Oh, yeah. No, it's no problem. I don't like post it as rule or where. I don't get mad about it either. I usually just try to control for it in my own head by just reading the chat after I go. Trash here for green. So they're drawing some cards here. I think experimentation with favored subject to take the alliance would be a pretty nice play. And it gets us a lot of troops in combat as well. It gets us what? 2 troops? Maybe not that many, but not bad. I would love to get this guild impersonator off. I don't think we have any other passive ways to get that fold space point either. But I think getting the Holtzman engine online here. Next round, we are going to draw into our Leotkines and our Siege Forever Mother, which will be huge for us. Yeah, I think we can't give up this spice of slow this round. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. The spice is big next round too, because even though we don't have our diplomacy, so we won't even be able to make it happen anyway. Ugh. Yeah, I think we still have to... Yeah, we have to go for the just solo experimentation here, I think, and go for the alliance. The only thing is, it's going to be so hard to protect it, but I still think it's worth it. Call me crazy. So, experimentation here. We get to move along the track a little bit more. We are going to go down, take the bump. We'll go up here. We'll play our favorite subject to get the alliance. We get 2 troops. We'll put them both in. You know what? There's a world where we win this combat. Unlikely, but maybe. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, and I think, you know what? Do I think I can get around to getting that fold space next round? Is it worth giving up the Spice of Slow this round to do it? I think I will be able to get there eventually. And it'll give me something to do, because I don't have a lot of high impact turns anyway, so I don't think it's a huge deal for us. So we will... Oh, man, it is so close. I don't think we have a lot of a lot of access cards, though. So I think do I graph this on? Give out the Spice Must Flow this round for the point. And then next round I possibly get 2. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get around to it. I think I am going to just graft it on. No Spice Must Flow this round, unfortunately. But it does give me the Quizzat, so it's not a bad payback. So yeah, we'll end up doing it. Why not? We're up to 6 now. So we grafted it to that. It's still my turn, so there's no problem with just adding it on. And it's not like I learned any new information or anything. Diplomacy here to Highliner, so here comes blue. I mean, we'll get an intrigue card in this fight at least. Remember your tech. Yep. Yeah. This should definitely be turned on by the end of the game. Next round, I'm drawing Ecaz. I'm drawing Siege Forever Mother. I'm definitely getting a Spiceless Flow, maybe 2, depending on how well I draw. Remember your tech, haha. Yeah, that's so. Yeah, I'm at what 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the Mimic Film. So not a big deal. And honestly, getting a Kwisatz cycled in is pretty nice for us. So I'll take it. We'll do a little bit more deck building. Why not? Whose turn is it? It's Red's turn here. They have 1 action left. Probably not going to the combat at this stage. I doubt Green wants to go in here either. Man, Green does have the setup though. 3 troops for this, it's fine. I don't think we're ever winning a combat with Green's setup currently, so getting whatever value we can for those troops is good enough for me. Sacrificing, how big is your deck currently? Let's see here. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, and I'm trashing this round, so it's not too big. Sacrificing a Spiceman Slow feels bad, but if you get Kwisatz and a second spacing bump, that's hell of a good consolation prize. Agreed, yeah. Me remembering that the Kwisatz is out there does make me feel a lot better about the play. And I just love playing Kwisatz, it's fun. This assumes that Green doesn't bomb the row, which they might, but hopefully they don't. Blue will retreat for sure. Yeah, even if they retreat, though, they're beating me. I don't have any daggers. Because they'll still have 3. So if they have any kind of combat intrigue, they're still crushing. Dr. Kynes or Dr. Kynes? Calling Dr. Kynes. Yeah, I wish. Next round. Is it worth to get the scientific breakthrough because you're almost at the end of the track? You know what? I am at the end of the track now. The thing is, do I get another bump before the end of the game to get that victory point? I don't know if I get there fast enough. And the downside is it reveals for 1 persuasion, 1 dagger. I'm not actually at the end yet. So I would have to play 1 more experimentation plus playing this to get the point. Maybe it is. It's close. The only thing is, do I think it's worth going over just getting the bump straight up by spending my specimens? That I'm not sure of. I'm leaning towards no. Again, please don't give him tips, please. Kwisatz should help a lot for drawing 2 smiley face. Oh, yeah. Big time. Cycles itself out. Lets me go to any spot I want, pretty much. Fortunately, a little bit low on water, so that'll make going to research station a little bit tougher, but we'll figure it out. So Red is chasing the Alliance on blue, and they spend a bribery to take the Alliance. That is big for us. That actually drags the game out a little bit longer. So we are always rooting for blue to lose alliances here. And that's the big bane of blue's existence here, because they are the alliance machine. If they start losing alliances, their game is going to suffer, and it's going to drag the game out big time, which is great for me because I'm going Spiceman Flow, and it's great for Green, who's also going for a big combat strategy here. And what did Green do? They played Slick Farm and Fold Space, so they get a ton of Solari here. Oh my gosh. So now they are set up to use their Signet Ring with Emperor. Oh, they're going to have a big combination coming up. They spent 5 Solari to get their victory point. Fair. It was a question, not a tip. Sorry. Yeah, it's fine. I don't think it's a big deal. I feel like I might start playing some tournament games on stream as well. So I'll probably try to enforce no tips stronger then. But for now, it's fine. I don't really care. We're just playing a casual game. Sonic Snoopers here. I'll move over so people can actually read it. Trash this, put any number of intrigue cards on the bottom. So they have 3 intrigues, so this is pretty nice for them. They can go hunting for some in-game points, which may be enough to push them up the line. We'll see. We're doing pretty well right now. We're tied for first with blue. Where is Green getting these troops? Did they collect? Okay, Green collected. So they're throwing everything in here. How did they collect? Did they trash something? I haven't been paying close enough attention to Green's turn. They're doing some crazy stuff here. I think they collected, right? Yeah, they must have because they gained Sonic Supers, yeah. Oh, they went to Interstellar Shipping, I guess? It's crazy to think that no one else would have went there. They must have trashed. I don't know. Let me know if you can figure it out. I trust Cheeseable. I'm sure they know what they're doing. It's just hard to keep track of some of the things in this game sometimes. But yeah, so their plan is in action here. How did they get this shipping bump? They went down here. They played. Oh, diversion. There we go. Okay. I told you I'd figure it out eventually. They deployed 4 more troops. Okay. Makes a ton of sense. So they're actually going to probably win this combat. They have 4 entry cards behind. They can snuggle them out if they want. They probably won't. And a victory point. I'm surprised they're kind of like shooting everything now, given there's a tier 3 coming up. But 2 dreadnoughts. They still have a lot of resources behind. I think it makes sense. So we will reveal here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A little bit short, but honestly, totally fine. We got our beautiful Kwisatz Haderach here. I am wondering if it's worth picking up the Imperium Ceremony. A 3 persuasion card in the deck's pretty big, but I think we have a combat, like a combo-oriented deck here, and just getting an extra action. It cycles itself out. It's a free extra action. Yeah, we got it. We'll just... bit of a glitch there. I don't know why it did that. Definitely hit the Kwisatz button. Okay. And we do get the trash here. What do we want to trash? We no longer need Guild Impersonator here, so I think it will be that one. Yeah. Yeah, this is more or less a dead card for us now, so goodbye. Let's do some work. Throne Room Politics for blue here, so they will get their Bene Gesserit point. Did they take it? Oh, yeah, they did. So that's their first step in that process. We'll have 1 dagger for red. Okay. And here is the trash of all of the entry cards for green. They'll get rid of 3. That's a ton of entry cards to get. Okay. I'd imagine they'd want to play 1 here, so they're under 3. Oh, yeah, don't forget the beetle. I am down for you to use it. I would also like to spend mine while we're at it. Any opposed? Okay. Okay. I always forget about that old Play Laxu track. I'm too ingrained in Rise of Ix. Kwisatz seems good for Reverend Mother too. Reverend Mother. Mohayim? It would be. I don't have that card though. Not great since they have a lot of anti-synergy in when you want to play them during the round, I guess. For Reverend Mother. No, I mean, it's great with Reverend Mother. It's a free action. It gets Bene Gesserit center card down on the board so you actually enable it. Okay. Ooh, are they going to get rid of the combat entry card here just so they stay under 4? Yep, they are. Okay, cannon turrets.
Some sorts.
Okay, blue. Okay, so we get 3rd place here for 3 troops. Not ideal, you know. 3 troops for 1 spice is kind of terrible value, especially at this stage of the game, but what are you going to do? Pretty nice that green didn't end up chasing us on this alliance here.
Good.
I've seen the bug before, changing the size of some cards in the Imperium row. Yeah, I haven't seen that one before. Lannister, what's up? How you doing? Oh, I thought you said you had it. My bad. Oh, no, I don't. I have Leah Kynes. There she is. So we're going first here. We have a lot of things to think about here. This draw is kind of terrible to where it makes me want to play this so I can draw. Man, oh man. And I think I do need to. Oh, this stinks. This was not ideal. I mean, I didn't have a ton of gate draws, I guess. So let's see here. What do we have right now? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 right now. So we're not even at enough currently. Oh, 13. Combat is Battle for Arakeen. We've gotten a lot of our victory points that we can get here. I'm pretty tempted to just play Siege Forever Mother. We do have to draw. We have to trash a card, though, which is super... Oh, this is not the hand we were hoping for. Man, oh man. We could Mentat with an Arrakis Liaison. Seems like we're just kind of putting a Band-Aid over an issue, though. Oh, God, what is this? What is this? Maybe we should have been getting rid of our stupid convincing arguments here. I think we're going to be a little bit too slow here, right? We definitely need to get a Spice Must Flow so we can turn this on. We really need to get this double Spice Must Flow by. I think we got to go for Siege Reverend Mother or Trash Experimentation. As crazy as that seems. I think, or do we deny that? I think we could start out by denying the Mentat. I think that's okay. A lot of people at 2 Spice, though. Kwisatz would be great. A lot of good cards for us, actually. Yeah, I think we deny... Let's deny the Mentat to our good friend Duke Leto, and then we can go from there. See what we get. Okay. It's fine. Let's see here. You said you had Siege Reverend Mother. Oh, yep, that's exactly what I said. You still need 2 influence if you play Reverend Mother, right? You still get 2 influence if you play Reverend Mother. That I am not sure what you're talking about. From Liet. Oh, yeah. I would still get the, just from having it played. Like, I get 2 Persuasion for Arrakis Liaison. So, yeah, I would. The awkward thing was, like, I have to trash a card to go to, Select the Breeding. I need to stop hovering my mouse over Select the Breeding, too. I've noticed I do that, and it just tells everyone else where I'm planning to go that round. So it makes me super blockable. I was thinking about the other day, too. Like, do not hover my hand over and show that icon as to where I want to go. I'm, like, giving away where I want to go every round. It's just as bad as me, like, being unmuted and saying what I want to do. Here's a negotiated withdrawal on over to Research Station. So they're going to draw some cards here. Haha, thanks, Jeremy. Oh, yeah. With Leah, yes. So we're still in good shape to get 1 Spice Must Flow point here. We pretty much have every point we can get from the tracks. We really need to get a double Spice Must Flow this round. It's looking like it's going to be pretty tough, though. Our next move would probably be going to Arakeen to cycle out our Signet Ring. We'll see if it's actually left open for us. Looks like blue is still doing stuff, though. I don't know what they're doing. The card that gets the Persuasion is Liat based on Fremen cards, played or revealed. Yeah. If anyone's wondering like what I'm kind of building around here. Liat Kynes, worth 2 Persuasion on her own, and for every other Fremen card in play, and in play means not only revealed, but actually cards you have played, you get 2 Persuasion. So it gets you a ton of Persuasion. Is not trashed Intrigue's public info. It is. Oh, yeah. Refocus. So they played Refocus to draw a card. That makes sense. They can try and block you all you want. Just make sure you draw Kwisatz first. Yeah. I am desperate to draw that Kwisatz. It would be so great for us. Maybe the tech can help. I don't know if any of these would help too much. I'd imagine Red's probably going to go for Flagship here. They have 8 Spice. They could also just use it to try and dive into this combat. It's just going to be hard to take Cheesable down in this combat. They have a great combat synergy going on. I was looking for some more games with you in the tourney. I know. Oh, my. I feel like, here's the thing. The first, 2 weeks, I got stun locked because I wasn't really able to play any games because of, the scheduling stuff. And then I had to squeeze, 4 games into 1 week. There was just no way I could do it. We have a Fold Space here to, where do they go? Hardy Warrior. So here is the first declaration of combat from Red. But yeah, unfortunately, it would have been so much fun. I feel like I was doing pretty well too. I ended up, a first time win. The 3rd card is the 3rd or your worst games thrown out. So I think I would have been in a good spot. And a lot of people from the group dropped out before that. So I probably would have made it through. Check if there is a shortcut to hide your mouse from other players. That would be amazing. I wish there was. I don't think there is, though. Grab a Spice and use Signet to buy tech, extra buying power. Yeah, it's just kind of... I would have to play my experimentation to grab the Spice. Then Signet Ring. Yeah, that's an option. Head on over, grab Spaceport. It would give me an extra persuasion too for tech negotiation. Maybe. Honestly, I like that play a lot. High priority travel here for green. Ton of Solari behind. They played their ring last time, so I wouldn't imagine it. But they are going to get interstellar shipping again. And we've got to be careful. Green might be coming for us on our alliance with the Emperor. But at this stage of the game, it's kind of a little bit too late for us to go too much for it. Okay, they'll throw a couple troops in as well. Big combat. Big combat. The time has come for our reckoning here. Let's see. So we have 3 actions. So a ton of stuff to do. We cannot trash our Spiceman flows at this point if we want to keep Holtzman alive. You know what? I think I am gonna collect some spice here and go for the spaceport. I think that's a great play. Other options here, I could go Signet Ring, I could go to Arakeen, draw a card. Hope I draw into Kwisatz. Exactly. Yeah, I think this is fine. We don't really want to play our Leah Kynes. We need the persuasion. We don't really want to play this either if we can avoid it. Although we would if we had to. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Imperial Basin. Grab a spice. We will research as well. We go up here. So we got a specimen, and we could trash if we want to. Do we get rid of the experimentation here? We have 2 experimentations left in the deck, and it does just continue to cycle. I think this game goes on another round as well, as long as green doesn't win this combat. If they win, they might be able to end it here. But yeah, we'll just get rid of it. Why not? Goodbye, experimentation. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Let's see here. Water or a glimpse of the path here for blue. So they gain a water and a card draw. Look at all these cards. I wonder if they're getting a Spiceman's Flow. Not only are they getting a Spiceman's Flow, but they have a lot of passive persuasion from hand. So they're going to get the alliance here, or they're going to, I mean, honestly, they get 2 bumps with the Bene Gesserit. So if they were able to get the secrets, they could potentially get up to the 4th rung. They are going to go to Arakeen. It's fun. Draw a card. I cannot believe they're still drawing, though. Like, what are you looking for at this stage? You've drawn almost your entire deck. I mean, and you have High Council. Maybe they're going for 2 Spiceman's Flows. Who knows? How about that trailer for part 2 that dropped? Oh my gosh, yes. I was wondering if anyone else would have noticed that. It came out like 2 days ago, right? It looks so hype. Oh, I'm so excited. That Worm Riders little teaser. Oh my gosh. It's going to be an awesome movie. I think I'm probably going to go for the opening night of that movie. I have never done that in my life. Even though I love some movies, but gosh, the Dune movies just get me going. The director for that is just so talented. I've rewatched the new Dune movie like 3 times now. It just hits. And I've read the books and everything too. I'm just on board. So yeah, give me more of that trailer. I'll be keeping my eyes peeled for more trailers too. Actually, when does the movie come out? That's an interesting question. When does it come out? I'm not seeing a quick answer here. Oh, it says November 3rd, 2023. So we got some time. Where did red go? They trash? Oh, red. Okay, red went to selective breeding and trashed their own Bene Gesserit sister. Okay, so selective breeding off the table for us now. Not a big deal. So now we are going to play our Signet Ring. Head on up to tech negotiation, which will refund us that persuasion. We'll take spaceport. So we will get to draw 2 cards here. Hopefully they're good. Actually pretty good. I don't know if that gets us over the line though. I don't think it does. Where are you, Kwisatz? We needed you. I think that's it. November, I think. Yep. Yeah, it looks like it's November 3rd. Be right back. Gotta feed the dog. Pet your dog for me. How good is Dennis Villanueva? That's the director's name, yeah. I was watching some of like the behind the scenes interview stuff and talking about like his thought process and everything for how they were directing different parts of the movie and like translating from the book. Just the thought process there is just, it's on point, honestly. Cause like some of the aspects from the Dune book, they seem like they'd be so hard to translate over to the big screen. Like the books after the movie that's coming up, a lot of that isn't like big action fighting scenes. So I don't know how they're going to make that interesting in a movie format, but hopefully they just keep expanding the universe. I will say I do really like the books. I'm not all the way through the books, so do not spoil anything. I'm on. Actually, I don't want to even. I can't even say where I am without spoiling something. I'm like four books in, I think, 5 books. I can't exactly remember. I could describe where I am, but then, yeah, it could ruin a lot of things for a lot of people. Okay. Whose turn is it? Red. So red has a lot of cards as well. We'll see where they want to go. Looking like, okay, they're going to just try and get to the end of this research track here. Oh, sorry. So they're going to pay Penny Laylax Researcher grafted to experimentation. So that's 2 research icons with Dispatch and Envoy to Highliner. Okay, so they are making moves here. 2 research bumps. Ooh, are they going to go down? Oh, they are. Another alliance. Oh, no. It would have been really funny if they chased on the guild. It wouldn't have made any sense, but it would have been funny. Forcing blue to somehow get that back. Actually, really smart they didn't, because blue has web of power. So heads up remembering there by red. They would have 100% lost that. So they'll just work on getting that friendship point with the Emperor, which makes a ton of sense. I had to read the sequels. I have such a big to-read pile. We're working on a game I'm DMing right now. Oh, yeah. I know. I don't even read the books. I listen to audiobooks, and I still don't have enough time to do it. It's hard to come up with time sometimes. But no card with 1 persuasion in hand. Oh, yeah, that's true. Getting a lot of spice this round, actually. Just passively, which is huge. Have you seen Blade Runner 2049? Isn't it also? But no, I haven't. I've heard good things, though. Are you on 19 now? I actually haven't even counted yet, because I've been a little bit distracted. I have a ton of persuasion right now. I wouldn't be surprised if I can afford 2. Okay, Cheesable coming back into it. And this is an important combat to win. So Cheesable is threatening our Emperor Alliance, which sucks, but not much we can do. Because let's take a look at let's count it up now. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 persuasion. So we cannot play any of our cards and still get 2 Spice Mist Flows, which is a little bit unfortunate because it would have been pretty fun if we could have went to wealth and protected our alliance. Actually, we don't have wealth access anyway. What the hell am I talking about? Yeah, this is just a reveal here. Nothing else to do. Keep it simple, stupid. So we get 2 persuasion and 2 Spice Mist Flows. No, we do not want to put these on top of our deck. No. Okay. We can trash a card as well. And we have the 2 Spice Mist Flows we need for Holtzman Engine, so we might as well just get rid of 1. So this point is still turned on. Technically at 10 now. We don't end the game, though. And I think this is going to... I think we've been playing a second place kind of game. There's the Web of Power we were talking about for blue. Did they not get there? 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, yeah, they got the Spice Mist Flow. That's great for them. And a Cull, just to get rid of their Spice Mist Flow? Interesting. 18, I think. Villanueva is amazing. Yeah, I do not pay attention to directors by name very often, but they deserve it. 18, I think. Leah is 8. Remember Mother, 3, 4, convincing argument. Yeah. That's 19, not 20. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 19. I don't feel like counting again. Anyway, I'm not getting anything back. We've kind of maxed out our different
It's
point
quite a
options.
slow game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think, unless you've got some tricks, I think we might be going on another round.
Yeah, man.
Good for you. It's always good for the combat strategy for the game to go longer. Although, yeah, not a lot of resources left out for another combat, too. A lot of people have been blowing everything on this combat. A reveal of 1 persuasion, 1 dagger. They do not get the Fremen bond for this, unfortunately. Well, they do get the specimen. Oh, and they take the scientific
should
breakthrough.
deploy more troops. If you deploy more troops, I wouldn't go in.
Maybe not. What's going on right now?
Because he was greedy.
Okay, so green moves
this
up a little bit.
So intense.
That
it
double
doesn't need to
dagger
be.
with artillery.
Oski is talking to the stream, so
Oh, yeah.
there's just less banter overall.
I pop in and out. It's tough.
Also, going against two really good players. Well, probably two really good players. It's just.
You're pretty good yourself. Don't.
Oh, really? Thank
Oh,
you.
fan I am. As much as I love this game, Classic Dune 2019.
Resolve this.
6 players is better. The immersion. It actually feels less like you're one of the houses. First of all, fan I am, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Second of all, that game has been on my list forever. I think Pidge came in and talked about it at some point as well. And I think I'm in the Discord now to play it. I just haven't gotten around to doing it, obviously. But yeah, 100% want to do that. I think it'd be a fun game to play, too. There's just so many rules. Although I think the 2019 version has less rules, so it might be a little bit more manageable. But it's a very intimidating game, to say the least. I'm afraid to play it. Green is ready to put troops and Solari and steal your alliance next round. Haha. Yep. I fully expect my alliance to go, which sucks.
It is a very nuanced rule.
So yeah, but big round for green. They do end up pulling the combat victory off here. It's huge. So they're at 9. We're at 9 for now. Experimentation. Green goes before us, so they can definitely take that alliance. Here's our Quizets that's been hiding. But really good cards here. Green is ready. It is a long game, though. You need people that know very well the game. Yeah, and I would need people that know the game well and would be patient with me not knowing the game that well. That being said, I do usually study up games a lot before I go, just so I'm familiar with the rules, so I don't drag people back. But Signet Ring here for... oh, what the hell just happened? How did I lose the alliance? I look away from the screen for 1 second, and Duke Leto has stolen my alliance. Classic. So to try and recap, I guess they were here. I didn't even know this. They probably used the weapon power to bounce up. They quickly hit interstellar shipping. I'd imagine they went up and down. So they chased with Signet Ring, and then they took the alliance with the shipping track. So yeah, good for them. I'm not getting that back. So we drop back down to 8 here. Brutal. Our win condition now is going to be getting 2 Spice Slows again. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, let's see here. I absolutely agree. You feel like you're one of the factions so much, and the thrill is real. It's super hard to get 5 more people, though. I know, and I barely have enough like board game interested friends to get like 4-player games going. So getting a 6-player game going, it would have to be with TTS people, I think. I could steal it back. That is totally an option. The only issue is I don't think it's worth it. I would have to go and use 2 actions there, which, you know what, maybe that's fine. But I'd much rather draw a bunch of cards, draw back into my Ecaz, hopefully. Although I can't draw that many cards, I guess. I think Ecaz, getting a bunch. Wow. Dang, Cheeseable drew back into their scientific breakthrough, so they ended up getting it off. Well done. Oh, yep, there it is. So that was a great buy for them. We're still not at the end, by the way. But I guess the game going on this long, maybe we could have emphasized it a little bit more. So let's see here. A lot of options. I think selective breeding as our opening play to see what we get isn't bad. This is for sure the last option. Green is already ending the game. How do we get more victory points, though? I don't think we do. Is the sad thing. I think we kind of run our course here. So if we decide to take back the alliance, that's a point. We probably... That's probably the only point we get, though. Right? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because we just don't draw that much. Yeah, I think we'll start with a selective breeding here. A lot of people with 2 spice, so I'd imagine it'll be a pretty hotly contested spot. We will trash our diplomacy here. Doesn't matter at this stage of the game. We get to draw 2. Hopefully we draw... Oh, there she is. Okay, we're back at it. We'll see if it's going to be enough. I'm not going to do all the math right now. We'll sit and prage. That was unexpected, but better than green doing it. Oh, yeah. I know. I mean, the thing is, we said at the beginning, too, with all of the faction influence cards that blue is getting, it does not surprise me at all that they were able to do that. And I do not have the, like, the same ability to maintain that. So no harm, no foul there. Here is an advanced weaponry. So they'll get a Dreadnought going. Why not? The combat is Grand Vision, so we were probably losing that alliance regardless. There is a tech, but expensive. Yeah, we're never affording that. We have no water. I'd imagine, actually, that Leto will grab that. They do have the 8 spice needed. They're the only ones with any kind of combat potential here. If someone steals Bene Gesserit Alliance, perhaps it goes longer. Who has the Bene Gesserit Alliance? Yeah, green has it. I could go Kwisatz Haderach to Secrets. I would get 2 intrigue cards. If either of those is a bump, I would get it. But yep, they do protect their alliance. I could still go there though, and they have a lot of alliance. They have a lot of intrigue cards over there. I'm actually pretty tempted to. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Let's see. How much persuasion do we have right now? We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 right now. So we're a couple off. I think cycling out of Kwisatz will be big for us. 1 and 5. I think we have, what, 3 Arax Liaisons and a Siege Forever Mother. So there's like a decent chance that we draw another Fremen card. We don't have to go Secrets first, but I think it's worth going Secrets now and stealing. We'll see. Do I just do it now? I could also go Arakeen first with my ring. I actually think that might be the play. I Arakeen now with a ring. Draw. And then my last thing can be Secrets for the double draw. If there was 2 spice out there, I could get the spice, but unfortunately a little spice dead right now. Yeah, I think that's just the best play for us. We could get another beetle if we play this, but that's not worth it at all. So it's looking like a signet ring here. What else would I want to do? Yeah, let's just draw. Let's see what we get. It gives us an extra Solari. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. We throw the troop in because it's probably the last round. Maybe we can get them some spice out of it. Using ring. You can spaceport a liaison to the top. Oh, you are a genius. But I'm not going to take your advice because I do not want to cheat too much. I already stole someone's play for the spaceport thing. I don't want to. I don't want everyone to be playing versus me and the chat. Fan I am, $10. Fantasy Flight created Twilight Imperium as their answer to Dune. There's a basic game mode and advanced rules, which is way better. There's also a movie version that's 4 players, 5 rounds, simplified rules. First of all, thank you so much for the $10. That is sick. Twilight Imperium as their answer to Dune. There's basic game mode and advanced. Oh, I see. Okay. There's also a movie version that's 4 players. Yeah, I think I saw the movie version. I think Norval's Bard played it, which really got me enticed to it. So I don't know which version I'd play. I almost certainly wouldn't be playing the advanced rules the first time around. But you know what? Maybe that can be one of the ideas. An issue I've been running into is video editing time. That's why I haven't been putting out as many like well-edited videos. They take so much time. I'm actually, if anyone knows any freelance video editors that are interested in editing down long-ass YouTube videos, let me know. Gotcha. Do love some whatever. Let's see here. I haven't played the old Dune, but feel like it's the same as Twilight Imperium 4. When you do get it tabled, it's an experience. Yeah, that's another one on the list too. There's a couple of these like I want to play at some point games that I just have so much time, like such a hard time getting to the table because they take so long. But man, they are like bucket list games. Hopefully I can play them more than just once before I die, but you know what I mean. Boundless Ambition here for red. It looks like they went to Hardy Warriors. Got some troops in. They're going to go for this combat. A lot of the alliances are kind of locked up here. I guess the Bene Gesserit alliance is the one to go after. Jump in the deep end. I know. No rules, but I know. It's also tough because these really complicated games require, I like to like put my thoughts in. And if I'm spending so much time crunching the numbers in my head, it becomes like harder to express myself. But I know I just need to take the plunge, play a few practice games offline and then jump in. I think it'd be some really good videos. Okay, let's count our influence first of all. 1, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we have more than enough persuasion now for 2. I think we just go digging for intrigue cards and hope that we can get somewhere. Right? What else would we even do here? It draws us another card as well, which could be huge. Yeah. So where do we take our card for our unit from? Do we want to free up Arakeen or Selective Breeding? I think we free up the Arakeen here. 1 card. Do we want to let people have a bunch of draw here? I don't think it's a big deal. Green has no actions left. Blue has... Yeah, nobody has any actions left besides red, and they have no spice, so we are going to use this one. So we'll go over here. We get an entry card. Oh, we get a bunch of entry cards. Okay. This is huge. Except it's not. We get nothing from this. Never mind. I'm so stupid. Something big. Okay, we'll take it. Yeah, this is kind of a miss. We do get the draw a card. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, this is not turned on for us. We don't have Dreadnoughts, and we do not have our High Council seat. So, bummer. Would have been nice if we could have stole an endgame point. A reveal of... Oh, there's the Sleeper Must Awaken. Okay, so another victory point here for blue. That puts them up to 10. Scary stuff. No Rules Party is a great channel. Hilarious bunch. I know. I've fallen behind on some of their videos. I haven't had time, but it gives me a nice little backlog of stuff to watch. Hey, it's at Devin. If you want to see Dune played with the fun spirit, I suggest looking at the channel MCDM. You know what? Is that... I think I have watched those videos. I think I've watched like 2 or 3 of them. I'm trying to remember their names, but it has... I think I have watched them. And it's what got me excited to play that game in the first place. I actually forgot about them. I was binging them for a little while. Rare to have 5 Spiceman's Flows, but no council seat for the conspiracy, LOL. I know. It's tough. It does kind of make you question, like, should I have gotten High Council seat all that time ago? I don't know. I think I have been getting excellent use out of having the extra action every round, so maybe I don't even get to this point if I don't have it, but it's a tough one. It's a balancing act for sure. We were kind of resource poor this game, besides like a million spice in the beginning, but we did spend a lot of that spice. We spent it well, of course, but spent it nonetheless. A play that we could have done that somebody pointed out, but I didn't want to do just because, you know, I gotta make some mistakes sometimes. Signet ringing. I have Spaceport. I'm not used to playing with this tech, honestly. I like almost never have it, but I could have Signet ringed, acquired an Arrakis Liaison, put it on top of the deck, and that's what I would have drawn here. I wonder, would that have got me to the next Spice Missile? I don't think so. Well, when we count up, we can check. But pretty big reveal here for green. 2, 4, 6, 7. Not enough for the Spice Missile, unfortunately for them. But they do start chasing the Alliance. Might as well. They get a little extra Slar in the bucket. Some spice as well for tiebreaker purposes. We're doing pretty bad as far as tiebreakers go. Okay, and it's time. Oh, actually, do we want to reveal here? Let's see. Let's count it up now. Again, even though I know, I'm sorry, I keep having to count it up. 1, 5. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that would have put me up to 23. So it wouldn't have been enough for the third Spice Missile, but it would have made things interesting, that's for sure. Can we play any of this stuff to any kind of useful effect? I don't think so. Right? At this point, we can go... All the blue spots are pretty much taken. We can't grab any spice with our experimentation. Yeah, I think we're good here. Let's just reveal. Let's not overthink it. I don't think... There's no more easy points for us, right? We went for the intrigue cards. We didn't get there. Let's just reveal. We'll take our 2 Spiceman Flows. We do not want to put them on top of the deck. Not that it matters anyway. So that'll put us up to 10. 11 with Holtzman Engine. So a really good turnout anyway. We get 2 spice for our Siege and our Spiceman Flow. And we'll see if we're good enough. Imagine if we got a corner of the market here. Would have been huge. Hey, Fan I Am. I have to check that one out. Matt Coville channel. Yeah, I think I have watched that. Jesse to play Ninjato with Shakira and Wes. You won't regret it. That I have not heard of. Looks like the combat's going. A red and blue both passed tied. So I guess no one's going to win this. We get nothing, obviously. Yeah. Do we want to play this? So what do we get? We have 8, 12, or yeah, what? That's 8, right? So we will jump up to 10. So at least we get 3 spice for our trouble. Could matter. So we end up picking up 30 here. We deny green some spice. Oh, actually. Oh, never mind. Okay, so green and I are going to tie for third, so we get no reward, unfortunately. Ah, plans within plans. Okay. icing on top here. So they get 2 points from that. That's insane. So they're going to go up to 13 here. We will go up to, what is it, 11 with our end game. Damn, this is a card. I wonder what red decided to keep early. They do get the point from this, so that'll put them up to 8 here. It looks like blue's going to finish at 10. So I think we got second place here at 11. Not bad. Cheeseable doing an excellent job.
Turn as it to get the spice from the great flat.
Didn't realize I was deafened.
I went here just for tiebreakers. I had nothing really to do at the point.
Yeah.
I wanted to go. I wanted to put in some troops here, then withdraw and steal Emperor.
Oh, that would have been huge.
Yellow's combo
Yeah.
was pretty powerful. It's like Ecaz plus Kings plus Postman Engine.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, yep.
The deck building there.
The spice must flow
Pretty
train.
nice.
As soon as I picked my leader, I regretted it because I was like, I missed the fact there was a guild banker on the initial Imperial roll. I would have picked Ecaz and try to get it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Guildbanker, that's
I'm-
kind of what I went for as well. No signet ring, though, on the first draw, which is a little unfortunate.
Just enjoyed.
Yeah.
But it happens. I mean, Leah Kynes is a nice
Yeah,
concession.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well played, Cheeseable.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
And
you.
well played, everyone else, obviously.
GG.
Yeah, GG's. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, good game. Second place. I got to showcase a little bit of Spice Must Flow shenanigans. Not always the most exciting, but I enjoy it. Yeah, I don't think we messed up too much there. Thanks everybody for watching. It was good to finally get back into the streaming side of things. I do want to try and do these more often, but you know, time is always a limiting factor. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you to Fan I Am for donating multiple times. That was sick. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Take care.